What is up, guys? We are back. We are going to be doing, well, as the title says, something really big. This is our pesto provolone. How should I say this? Homemade pesto. I'm going to be making. This is our provolone pork loin roulade with butter, garlic, white wine, angel ale pasta. Blah. But you know what we got to do? We got to go and we have to post this up. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go to my channel. My channel. Thank you. Low ask you. We'll go over here. All right. We're going to go to this. And now we're going to go to share. So we're going to go over here to Facebook. Now I'm going to say tune in live. Tune in. I'm live. All right. We're going to save that. Bam. All right. That's posted up on Facebook. We're going to go over here to Twitter. Go over here and go edit, paste, space, tweet that out. Bam, that's done. Go back, go back. All right, so check it out. Now we're fixing to go Facebook Live over here. So we're going to go to start Facebook Live. What's up, Facebook? So we're also streaming on our YouTube channel over here. If you go to my YouTube channel, you should see it in my comments on my Facebook feed. If you're getting this, head over there, comment, share, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. It's called Drinking and Cooking. And as always, what we're going to do is I've got to get a drink because this wouldn't be drinking and cooking without a drink. So, no, I'm not about to do one of those. This is going to be a long segment, guys. Long segment. So I'm getting my my drink on right now. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to be making some homemade pesto right off the bat. I had basil growing in my garden, and for Facebook, I'll flip the camera around so you can see everything. As you see, I'm looking at the camera over here. This is my YouTube that's going on something right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around for Facebook. Bam. There we go. So you can see over here, I'm going to be making fresh pesto. Now, in doing so, what you will need is some really good olive oil. Okay. Some fresh Parmesan cheese. Reggiano. Good. You will also need some pine nuts. We will have to toast our pine nuts. And then most importantly, oh, where is it? Okay. Fresh basil from my garden. This is pesto basil. This is sweet basil. I'm doing a mix of both. I've got cameras everywhere. Look at here. All right, so we got this down here. We got this down here. We got this down here. We're going to be focusing on back here and getting my blender. All right. Blender. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our basil leaves. Now granted, there's some that I can't use. They've been worm-ridden and stuff like that. If they're dying, I'm not going to use them. But what I'm doing is I'm pinching them off right at the stalk. So we just get the leaf. Just like that, just the leaf. Okay? And we're just going to be tossing these in. Just like this. Don't want the stalk, just want the leaf. Come on. There we go. Sorry if my back's turned to y'all real quick. This is, well, you know what? So I'm just going to sit here and continue to put in my basil. Now this is grown from my own garden. I'm going to make a nice batch here too because I want to keep some pesto for some pasta or stuff later. Okay. And everyone's like, you don't need that many leaves. You don't need that many leaves. Well, actually, you do need some leaves because when you do pesto, it's all about the flavor. All right. So, come on, get in there. Yeah. This, like I said, this guys, this is going to be a long process. This is a good long bake. This is a good long cook, prep, all that fun stuff. This is you're going through the process just as I am. So get some of these up here, and here, here, that. Leaves everywhere. Yes, leaves, leaves, leaves. Oh, all right. Basil, 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 basil. It smells amazing in here right now. Because it's all basil-y. It's all basil in the nasal, baby. Alrighty. Almost done. Got to get all this basil off. All right. Almost done, guys. Like I said, I've always keep a little spare basil for whatever I want to do. I'll keep that in the fridge. All right, that's pretty much good and gone. Now what we're going to do is on top of the basil that we've just added, I'm putting in what they call pesto basil. This is specific. Well, it has a very, very pesto flavor, and it's a little astringent. I mean, it's got a little bit of a bite to it. This is what's going to really bring out that pesto flavor. So, like it's even said in the name, pesto basil. What did Mom put out since she's watching intensely? All right. I'm trying not to get the brown leaves or anything like that. Sometimes the heat down here has been brutal. So I'm just trying to get these pesto leaves. All right. You know what? I think it's about time I get a drink. I'm dying here. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what I needed right there. Good stuff. All right. My hands are gonna smell like pesto for days. I already know this. But I went ahead and washed these off and under my filtered water from my sink. I got a water purifier hooked to the sink now, so I wash everything with it. So, well, like I said, guys, this is my pesto basil from my garden, not my sweet basil. You saw my sweet basil. The difference, sweet basil and pesto basil has a nice white marking to it. This is just solid green. I'll show you guys down here. So, love me some pesto. Come on, get off. Sticking my fingers. All right. Just about done getting the pesto basil leaves. I don't want any dead ones. Come on. Off. Right. There we go. So, nice little mix of sweet basil and pesto basil. probably. Let me take my scissors. Go ahead and there's that. I'll use the rest of my sweet basil right here. So, excuse me. Alrighty. Basil, basil, basil. Alrighty. And I keep my little thing of basil right here. Okay. Next, pine nuts. Pine nuts. If you don't know what pine nuts are, go look them up. Where is my pen? Where's my little? There's the big one. Where's my little one? Did I wash it? No, I didn't wash it. There. Pine. All right, guys. So we can move stuff out of the way here. Got my that's it there. Okay, so now you're going to take your pine nuts. For how much basil I'm doing. Okay. Just dump them out into your pan. We're going to roast these. Anyone that has ever done any cooking, you've never roasted a nut, there's a joke there. All right, we're going to kick this heat on. I'm going to keep it about a 6. And all we're going to do is we're going to let these get nice, toasty brown, and you're going to get a nice nutty aromatic in the air. And believe me, when they start going, you'll smell them. Now, when that happens, I'm going to add some garlic to toss in with it because I want that roasted garlic, nutty pine. So, excuse me. That means another drink. That is good. So we're just going to sit here and we're going to roast these. I'm going to get my garlic ready. And don't judge me. This is good garlic. It's already minced. It's just in a squeeze bottle. So if you go, hey, you're done. A little choked up. But remember, guys, when it comes to cooking, so I have both of y'all. Remember, guys, when it comes to cooking, you get what you pay for. You buy cheap products, it's going to taste cheap. If you can afford them, get the good ones. If you can't, find one right in the middle for you. But remember, when it comes to cooking, you get what you pay for. Like your olive oil, your cheese, your fresh produce, you get what you pay for. I'm going to be using a balsamic glaze when we get ready to do the roulade. Like I said, if you have it, get it. If you don't have it, back off. But remember, you go cheap, it's going to taste cheap. That's just from a chef's position. It's not knocking anyone. That's not putting a kibosh on anybody or anything like that. Or saying I'm better than you or better than that. No, never, never. It's just if you got a chance to afford the finer things, and it's not going to put you in any hurt or harm or financial debt or anything, get it and try it because I guarantee you'll never want to go back. It's kind of a curse. Hey, I got it. I tried it. I love it. I can never do it again. Count it as a blessing. You got to try it. Come on and heat up. Ooh, there you go. And you don't want to add any oil or anything like that. The natural oils of the pine nuts will let them roast. And you just kind of keep shuffling them around. Now, while this is doing this, I'll go ahead and add my Parmesan cheese. I can open the damn thing. I don't know which camera to look at. You're both there. but fresh. And yes, I did do my research on this type of cheese. For what we have down here, it's fresh primo taglio, taglio, primo taglio, primo taglio. It's good cheese, not the best because you can't really get the best down here. But hey, I get what I can get. I'm gonna sit here and eat the cheese. Oh yeah, there we go. I start to smell those now. Come on, roast up. So I'm going to add the cheese in the background here. You want a good cheese base to it. I'm not going to add all my cheese because I want to have some left over, but good portioning of cheese in that. They're starting to toast up real nice. Oh, and remember, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, go over to my YouTube channel. You'll have to type it in, look for it. It's called Drinking and Cooking. And the first one is DRIKIN space N apostrophe cooking. Like drinking and then in cooking. Go over there, check out the videos, like the videos, share the videos. Ooh, yeah. All right. So they're starting to roast up a lot. I'm going to add in my garlic. Okay. You hear it sizzling now because I've added that garlic. Except for a second, I gotta get my spatula. I need my spatula. Because if not, things like to stick to the pan. And you're trying to get everything nice and roasted. Whew. Okay. I like to leave a nice little residue. That. Garlic. Good. All right. Nice and toasted. I'm just going to go right into our blender. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm going to be using a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Now, you know what? I've got my kosher. I'll use my pink Himalayan for the actual other stuff, but I've got my kosher here. Kosher salt in there. And then where's my black pepper? I had some fresh ground black pepper that I did. A little bit of black pepper. All right. Black pepper. And now the olive oil. All right, and now we're going to, it's going to get loud, guys. It's going to get loud for a second, so bear with me on this one. Might help if I plug stuff in. You know, that helps. Not at the same time. All right, guys. Fresh pesto. Give it a little whirl here. Woohoo! That is good. That is good pesto. Holy crap. I'm happy with that pesto. That turned out absolutely freaking amazing. All right. So we've completed step one of the process we needed. Woohoo! Now for the roulade, which I'm going to need a lot of room. Alrighty. Welcome to a pork loin. Best way I'm going to be able to do this. Give me just a second. I've got to sharpen this up. Oh yeah. Oh, sharp. All right, so guys, what I'm going to do is and goes down for y'all. There we go. All right, so you see my pork loin. It's still in the plastic, and what we're going to do is I'm literally just going to take this and kind of cut it in half, and then I'm going to throw it into a Ziploc bag. And this is going to go directly into the freezer, the other half that I'm not using. So, just like that. Up, come on, up. And that's going right in to the freezer. Ah, there we go, pork loin. Now, what we're going to do with our other half is one, I'm going to drain it off into the sink. And we're going to come back over here. I'm going to trim the end real quick. All right. Now this is the fun part, which can be a severe pain in the butt if I don't do it right. So basically, we're going to be making cuts and folds. Okay, guys? Give me a sec. The trick is you want to cut it and you want to roll it out, but you don't want to get so thin that you and it's a process, guys. Don't get me wrong. This isn't something that you just learn how to do overnight. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Rolling this out. Just being careful about how we do it. Rolling. Rolling. We're going to get one more roll out of it. I'll do it right. All right, there you go, guys. Rolled out pork loin. All right. Woohoo! Rolled out pork loin. That is not as easy as it looks. All right. Pork foot there. All right, so I got it rolled out the best I can. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my provolone, my black forest ham. All right. And my pesto sauce. Okay. I'm probably going to need that. Did I clean that up? Yeah, I did. Woo, there it is. Ta-da. Put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of this. There we go. And just kind of run that around, cook the bottom all over. Mostly just the bottom because I'm going to get it in the bottom. But there's that. All right, so we have our pork loin rolled out the best we could. Now I'm going to be smothering this and coating this in pesto sauce. I'm getting my knife out of the way. And what we're doing is we're just going to kind of coat the whole thing with pesto on the inside. I mean, why not? Pesto is delicious. It's going to settle in all the little valleys and nooks and crannies and everything else. Right, so pesto. That looks good. Set this right here. All right, I'm gonna wash my hand real quick. Oh, for those on Facebook, so you can see this. There we go. The unrolled pork loin with pesto sauce on it. Yum. All right, get that back up. I'm gonna wash my hands off real quick. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in with our ham here. And I know you're all thinking, what the hell are you doing? I mean, that's pork on pork. Yes, but there's a difference in flavor when you do this. Like I have deli sliced ham here, and you'll see. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of lay this out. Just like this. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Meanwhile, while you're doing this, let's go ahead and cook, get your oven on. I'm going to say about, well, we want slow cook on this because this is going to be good. 375. I'm going to preheat our oven right now. Come on, baby. Okay. Probably going to do our last piece right here. Yeah, there it is. All right. So we got our layer of ham in there. All right. Now, our provolone. Yes, sir. Provi. Belly slice. Oh, God, that smells good. Provolone. About 4 slices of that right there in the center. God, that smells good. Just the provolone, guys. I'm not even kidding. The provolone alone. Provolone alone. Hey, smells delicious. Now, for our next trick, we're going to roll this bad boy back up. So, this is where things get a little interesting. Because this thing becomes thicker, heavier. And this is what becomes the roulade. It became thicker and heavier. Just like that. Now, It wouldn't be a true roulade unless I tie it up proper, which is going to be a pain in the butt if I can do this correctly. What we're going to do is we're going to take our roulade, roll it at the end. I'm going to come underneath it at the end, give it a tie, and then I'll lace it up. Okay, so just a sec. Here's our first tie. All right, so now what we do is, this is the fun part, which is by no means easy. Go around, and then you come back through. Now I'm going to kind of judge how much I need. Granted, I probably will never be right about this at all. Just letting you all know. I probably am way off on my judgment on length of twine here, because I'm probably going to have to pull this all out because I don't. See what happens? You see what happens? Twine, twine, twine. Come on. Undo the twine. I guarantee you what this will probably do. It's probably going to go bing, you know, and just be, hey, look, you're fine. Anyways. I'm going to say about that much. If I have any extra, I can cut it off. Bam, that's good. All right, yay. Okay, so we're going to come up. We're going to have our thing here. And then we're going to come back through. All right, I don't want to make sure it's very secure. All right, next loop. Come around. There we go. Bam. All right. I know, y'all. Like I said, if you want to see the full thing going on, check out my YouTube, Drinking and Cooking. You can actually see me lace this up right now. Right down, around the bottom. Come on. Go. Out. All right. There we go. Now we come around to the front. We run this on top. We run this around on bottom. On top, run this around on bottom. All right, and we meet in the middle. Everything's held together so nicely. Bam. Just like that. Tie it off. Give it a little snip. That's going to be on bottom. Not really worried. But when you're done, you should have a nice looking tied off rack as such. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to, well, I'm still not done. No, actually. All right, now that we have that tied off, I'm going to take that trimming and just kind of grab every bit of little bit of pesto sauce, because I'm going to fry this up here in just a second. All right, now that we have our roulade tied off, okay, guys? I got to wash my hands again because that's how it happens. Let me wash my hands real quick. Damn it. guys, look at it. I'm back. It's all right. Now, paper towel. Anyways, now this is our balsamic glaze that I was telling you all about. This is what we're going to coat the top of this in. It's thick, it's a glaze, and you'll see what I'm going to do. It's good stuff too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here's that nice little stopper. It's not a twist top, so you know it's good stuff. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit. That's our oven getting up to temp. Here, Crystal, I'll move that down so you can see that real quick. And what we're going to do is just a little, get some out. Come on, I know the stuff's thick. Now, that drizzle that we just did, I'm going to kind of rub all over the outside here. May need just a hair more, which I'll do in my hands, so because I'll actually. There we go. I don't want to get anything all over the bottle, but we'll take some, rub it over the ends, all over. I'm not worried about the belly. I just want the top done real nice. All right. Now the top has balsamic vinegar all over it. Once again, wash the hands. All right, sorry. And it's not balsamic vinegar, it's balsamic glaze. I forgot, I keep calling it vinegar. It's a reduction. But yes, our glaze. Now that we have our glaze, I specifically bought Tuscan style seasoning. And we are going to coat the top of our roulade with Tuscan style seasonings. Yeah, I'm putting some in my hand and patting the ends. I want to make sure that it's fairly coated in seasoning. So I'm not missing anything. So there we go. It has now been coated in Tuscan style seasoning. We have our greased pan. We're now going to lift up, put it in the pan as such. Bam. And for the last time, I get to wash my hands. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. All right. There's that. So we have now taken our pork loin. We have rolled it out. I'm trying to clean as I go, guys. Like, legitimately, I have a limited workspace. I'm not in the kitchen like I'm used to. So I'm trying to put stuff up as I go. Cheeses, meats. Eggs. All right, we'll go right up top here. Come on. Come out. There we go. There you go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of everything here on the board, balsamic, seasonings, everything. I'm just kind of scraping up this last little piece of meat. And I'm just going to throw that over there in the pan. Our cutting board now goes to the sink. I'm going to give this a quick rinse off real quick. I'm coming back. Hold on, I'm drying off my board. All right. All right. Board's back, nice and clean. All right, so what we're going to do is now that we have our roulade down here, you see it, very nice. I'll bring it up to the cameras. Ooh, it's so pretty. Yeah, it's not even cooked yet. There we go. Byron, if you want some, come over to the damn house. You know where I live at. God damn, bring something to drink. Hell, we get done early, we can go fishing. I don't give a shit. Come on. Bring your ass on. All right. So this is going to go into the oven for about 45 minutes at 375. At that point in time, we will check the inner core temperature. Having a meat thermometer really helps. I have a digital and I have an analog. But you want to make sure that that temperature is well above 165. If you're pushing about 182, 190, you can go ahead and take it out, but let it rest. You're going to be letting it rest for about 15 minutes. You want to make sure all that juice is spot on. So we're going to set our timer. "45 minutes, start." There we go. Now, angel hair pasta. Really simple. Really freaking simple. Well, I'm thinking I need to move closer. Well, Crystal, that's up to you. You still need to come see me. Now, angel hair pasta, guys, really, really simple. What we're going to do is you're going to take your angel hair pasta, okay? You're going to boil it like you normally would. I do mine a certain way. If you want a little more of a garlic flavor, what I recommend doing is when you do your water, add a little bit of olive oil, and you want to add a good amount of garlic salt. This is going to salt the water, not to mention it's going to add that garlic flavor that'll cook into the pasta. Then what you do is once the pasta is ready, you're going to take a small pan, as such, and then a little bit of olive oil, move it around, heat it up, and what you're going to do is throw in a good pat of butter, cook that up, a little bit, since it's already got the garlic salt in it, a little bit of fresh garlic. Then you're going to add some white wine and squeeze some lemon out over it and some fresh pepper. Toss that around. That is good to go. Now, if you wanted a creamier style, you could add a little bit of whole cream and cook it the same way, but do it on a low heat because you don't want to curdle your cream. Simple, simple, simple stuff. In fact, okay. So you're hunting for a house at the moment. Okay, that's not bad. We're going to cook this up. I got this going. This little guy is going to be a sampler. Nope, that's the back one. There we go. A little bit of that, since everything else is olive oil based. Touch of olive oil. Okay. Bam. Where is my big pot at? Where are you, pot? Oh, I keep forgetting I have pesto back here. So, all right, let me get some a jar for my pesto. Always keep canning jars around. You never know when you're going to need one. Okay. Fill that up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fresh pesto. There we go. Pesto. All right. Nope, nope, nope. That would have been bad. That was sugar. So a little bit of salt on the pork, not too much. All right, there's that. A little bit of pepper on the pork. That's good. And then we'll put some of that Tuscan seasoning on it. That's good. Drizzle of on the glaze. Come on. There we go. Get down in there. There we go. Very sweet. All right. That's going. This can go to the sink. Maybe in September. All right. Well, I'll look forward to you in September. Byron, if you're still watching, get your ass over here. I'll make you something to eat. Like I said, we can go fishing later if you want. I never have a lid big enough for this one, so I have to set this other lid on top of it. That's weird. But to get a good seal, you have to put it below. It's just weird. Anyways, on to the angel hair pasta. Okay, so no, not that one. What did I do with my big pot? Is that in here too? Yeah, it is. All right, guys, let me get some water in this. This is going to take just a second, guys. I apologize. There we go. All right. Water. Heat. Oh, hell, I'm not for sure what size pan it is. I know it's just one size in the pan size of the lid calls for. Olive oil. Garlic salts. Like I said, what this does is also salts the water, and it also There we go. It salts the water, and it also gives that garlic flavor to your angel hair pasta. Good. All right. Back to drinking, because I would like to drink. Oh, so much better. Oh, all right. Right on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my lemon out. My lemon. And then, yes, we do have some white wine. It is a Chardonnay by Kendall Jackson. 2016. Vinters Reserve. Where is it? Wine opener. See, I don't have a wine key. I'd like one. But I've learned very early age, you don't always have to have a wine key to remove the lid. Ta-da! That looks like a lot of garlic salt. For the amount of water that's in it, it's not a lot of garlic salt. All that is it's salting the water with the garlic flavor. That's being thrown down the drain. Remember, it's cooking into the pasta. So it's salting the pasta and also flavoring it at the same time. So you don't have to worry about seasoning later. It's just planning ahead. All right. Turn that off over here. All right, where is it? Where's my wine glass? Where's my damn wine glass? No, it's not Halloween yet. It could be, but it's not. Wait, did that break? Yeah, it broke. My wine glass. It's Halloween, damn it. Give me just a second. I'll show you this wine glass I have. You're all going to laugh your ass off. It's Halloween, damn it. Ooh, yeah. That's funny. So I'm going to try a little bit of the wine as our roulade cooks on and on and on. Give it a chance to breathe, even though it's not a proper wine glass. That's not too bad. All right, so let me cut open my angel hair pasta. We'll have to make fresh pasta from scratch one of these days. I'll have to get the stuff. I need a pasta press and all that fun rigmarole. Here. Come on, pasta. Thank you. Work with me. Good pasta. All right. All right. That should be good enough for tonight. A little bit of leftover pasta. That's falling off my counter. Why are you falling off my counter? Boy, I hate when that does that. I have to throw it away. All right, so this is going back up for another day. There's that. Lemon over here. I gotta wait till that comes to a boil. Let me try some of this wine. Yeah. Not bad, not too dry. Palatable. Very palatable. While I'm waiting for that to boil in trouble. Fire burn and garden and baby. I'm going to have to go get my charger for my bathroom. Bathroom, one of the two. Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab the charger from my phone. Oh, ooh, excuse me. All right, guys, you're gonna come back over here. And we're going back to an old tradition. We're the phone's going in the cup because that's the only thing I can hold it and charge it at the same time. So there we go. Y'all can see this over here. Whatever. All right, so there's that. I don't know, maybe I can angle this up just a hair. Should be charging, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's charging. All right, cool. There you go. Phone's charging. Got to wait for this to boil. Now, you remember that piece I put in over here just a minute ago? I'm letting it rest right now. Got it cooked for a little bit, and it's resting. So, if you teach me, I'll come help you with pasta. All right, that's fine. But like I said, I have to get a pasta press. I have to, a lot of stuff I want, don't have, would love to have. Let me get my baker's twine all sorted out because if not, I'll go freaking insane with this. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Just making a ball out of it. Anyway. All right. Yeah, baker's twine can go right up here. Yay, it's up there. Mom's watching again. Yay. All right. So there we go. Nice and tasty. Cover that. All right, juices. All right, this piece has rested. A little knife here. I'm going to bring it over. Okay. Slice. Fully cooked all the way through. It's nice and white, no pink. I would have to look for the pasta press. I'm pretty sure there's some nice ones out there. I'm not picky as long as it's durable and will work. Holy crap. So, if this little sample piece is any indication of what that's going to taste like, I'm kind of excited because I had to trim off the butt end. And I just rolled the butt end around with everything on the cutting board, the pesto, the cheese, the balsamic vinegar, the Tuscan seasonings, salt, pepper, all that stuff. And I just tossed it in the pan. And that's not including the provolone, the black forest ham, and the amount of pesto that's in the roulade. So, holy hell, this might turn out really good. Let me turn my oven light on, see how we're doing. I think I've done something amazing. It smells so good, guys. I don't want to give it away on the reveal. But I'm happy. All right, I can't keep opening the oven door. It's got about 25 minutes left. I'm munching on slivers of the butt end here that I seasoned, that I let rest. And I said here, there. So, Mom, if you were wondering about the balsamic glaze part, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. A little more white wine, I know, in my Gothic style chalice that I got from the Halloween store a couple of years ago for like $1.99. It's plastic. Stick. Ah, there we go. Looks like my water has just started to boil. Okay, so we're going to add our pasta. All right, fan it out, let it go in. Come back to a boil. Let me wash my pan out real quick so we can get this ready for the pasta when it's ready. All right. Pan's washed out. I need a fork. Yes, come to me, fork. All right. Kind of make sure the pasta doesn't stick to itself. You kind of want to move it around. All right. And once this gets back up to a boil, I normally cover. I'll move down to low heat, and then 8 minutes. And then your pasta is normally ready. Can't see what you're doing. Too many comments on the screen. You need to set your stuff to where you can see what I'm doing, mother. Anyways, I'm doing the pasta right now. I cut off that butt end, and it's right here. And I've been sampling on it. Absolutely delicious. Oh man, so I'm letting the angel hair start to cook. I've got my cauldron out over here, colander, so I can strain it. Trying to get everything in one sink. I have got dishes to do tonight, let me tell you. But everything's going to be okay. Move it around. There we go. Swipe the comments to the right. It should move them out of your way. Yeah, listen to Crystal, Mom. If you press and swipe right, that should move the comments out of the way. Should. Maybe. One of the few beers I found I can actually chug, and it's perfectly good. I love this stuff. Modelo Cheladas. Not picante. Modelo Cheladas. Absolutely. We're going on 1 hour and 12 minutes into this broadcast because I'm doing a full broadcast today. It ain't going to be cut in half, take pictures later. You all will see the reveal. You all saw the cook. You all saw the prep. We're doing the pasta right now. It looks like it's got about 19 more minutes in the oven, and then we'll do a check on it. If it's up to temp in the core, we will let it come out and rest. That's not bad manners, just good food. I don't want to eat all my sample. It's so good though. I'm like, I want pasta. I want everything. I want. I hope this turns out beautiful because it smells delicious. If I can get a nice cut off of it, man. I'm still eating it. It's so good. I can't help myself. All right, looks like we got about another 4 minutes on our pasta. Ooh, it's hot. Check the angle here. Move it around. Come here. Let's see how you're doing. Now, you've all heard that myth. Oh, it's al dente if you throw it against the wall and it's... No, you're stupid. That was the wives' tale started. That's not how you do it in culinary. It's all about the pressure that it takes to pinch it in half. I heard you. And then you also, once it's taken out for over a minute, see if it stiffens back up or if it stays loose. You also want to go with your mouth feel on it. Right now, it's perfect. So I'm going to take it off the fire. I'm going to go ahead. Damn it, Byron, I said if you're hungry, come over. Quit watching, get off your ass, hop on over. Boy, you procrastinate more than anyone else I know. Come on, Byron, hurry up. Get your ass over here. I'll feed you. Come on. You know you want some. All right. Pasta is ready, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to strain it. I'll be right back, guys. All right, now that we have our angel layer pasta in, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter. Come on. I'm using a fork, so I don't have a spoon readily available for anything. All right, a little bit of butter. We're going to mix in with that. Get the butter melted first, so give me a sec. All right. You have your butter in, okay? Nice and coated. Now we're going to take our lemon. Go ahead and you want to roll the lemon. So I'll get you back over here to the cutting board. All right, here we go. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and roll your lemon. What that does is that separates those membrane walls inside and helps you get a lot more juice when you squeeze. So I don't want the seed from their seed. All right. Try to get the seeds out before I squeeze. Yep. And then second, you just want one whole lemon juiced over the pasta. Okay. Once again, I said no seeds. A little bit of white wine. Touch. All right. Back in the fridge. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. It's just my pink Himalayan. Salt. A little bit of pepper. Now, since we did a Tuscan style, touching the Tuscan seasoning in with it won't hurt it. Okay? And now just kind of mix it around. Kind of toss it. All right. So that's just lemon, butter, little white wine, salt, pepper. I put a little bit of Tuscan seasoning in with it. So it's just as is. Get a little bit on a fork here. I'll tell you how it tastes. Yeah. It's good, guys. It's just pasta, a little buttery, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of white wine to it. It's really good. It's not bad at all. Now that paired with our roulade when it comes out should be absolutely amazing. Excuse me, guys. Didn't mean to sneeze. Try to aim away. So, I'm going to move our pasta over while that's off because I want my roulade to go right here on the stove. There, you can see. So, and it's got about 12 minutes. And when that comes out, I will give the massive reveal because it has turned out absolutely amazing. Like I said, it wouldn't be called drinking and cooking unless I'm drinking something. I'm going to tell you right now, at least it ain't these. Whoa, whoa, buzz balls. These are a one-shot go. If you can't do it in one shot, don't go. Oh. Those will be for later tonight when I'm gaming. And I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm drunk. Also, guys, if you didn't know, I have a Twitch stream called Greg's Gaming Garage. All one word. You can find me on Twitch. I play everything from Fortnite. I play Diablo 3. I play, oh, God, what else do I got? Wolfenstein, all of them. God of War, played it. What else did I have? South Park, Stick of Truth, Fractured Butthole. It's called Greg's Gaming Garage. All one word on Twitch. What was that again? The thing in the jar? Oh, the thing in the jar was fresh pesto sauce. Fresh pesto. Pesto. And like stew. I know I'm not gonna want. I'm gonna eat all this and not want any of that. But it's good. It's real good. I'm drinking beer. I'm drinking wine. I got buzz balls in the fridge. Hell, it's gonna be a fun freaking night. Don't mind me. I'm just a chef who likes to drink. Nothing new. Nothing new. Yeah. All right, guys, we got about 8 minutes to go, and this is looking beautiful. Oh, that smells good. What's going to be fun is when I have to cut everything and get the rope out of the way. You and your fucking rope. Yeah, you and your knife, Rambo. No more comments. So. All right. 8 minutes, officially 8 minutes. So we have 8 minutes till we're done. Which I may check it here in just a minute. Now I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 45 minutes, like I said, at 375. It's looking. I can't wait to reveal this to you all. Like it is. But I gotta make sure it's done. Like I don't want to slice open and still be pink. You know what I mean? I don't. Not about that life. But once I get a accurate temp reading on it, once the time's up, It's so good. I'm sorry, I can't stop myself. Once I get an accurate temp reading and it's a good temp reading, I'll bring it out. We'll let it rest. We'll cut it open. I'll plate it up. This should be good. And now y'all see why I went to culinary school. I love to freaking cook, but it's hard to find a restaurant that will let you be that person. That won't hinder you and say, this is what I want. You have to do this day in, day out. That's what deters a lot of chefs. It really does. Because you don't want to just do the same thing day in, day out. You want to express yourself. You want to show your own creativity. And a lot of places don't let you do that. Unless you're a private chef, a hired chef, they don't let you do that. I was lucky. I did an internship in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at a place called Doc's on Brookside. Really great staff, really great crew. Then everything switched over. They got a new sous chef in, and me and him butted heads. And then he became executive chef, and we butted heads even more, and things just didn't work out. But I loved it when I was originally there. Didn't butt heads with anybody. Got along great. Went from pantry level to saute station. I was great. I did good. And then the new guy came in, took over the old executive chef's position, gave her the boot, and tried to bring in his own people. And I don't know. But I'm not talking bad on Doc's at all. Just that individual. So what you do is you need to start your own restaurant. Yeah, I need to start my own restaurant. Let me manage that son of a bitch. You talk about stress now. Plus, I've done pricing when I was in college, starting my own place, starting prime locations, stuff like that. You are going to need upwards to a $500,000 to $1 million loan. And that's small. That's insanely small to start your own business, to get the licensing, to get the fees, to get your liquor license, to get your beer license, to get your food handlers, to make sure your employees are paid for the first month. And if your first month does not do a revenue of what you need to exceed monthly, you can't go past that. So you have 1 month on a $1 million bet that your company is going to take off. That sucks. But if you have a niche, you find your niche, you find something that's going to be appeasing to the eye, the smell, the taste, the sight. That's the hardest thing, is finding something that's going to be appeasing to all 5 senses. You have to find something that's going to wow and get people to come back, tell their friends about it. And it's hard to do. One of my old bosses, Max Steininger, just opened the Blockhouse out in Broken Arrow. It's doing good. I've eaten there once. It was good. Atmosphere's friendly. They get bands to come in. Hell of a whiskey bar. Let me tell you, if you want a good whiskey bar to go to, Blockhouse, Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, actually. Check it out. It's a little out there, but it's good. So if you go out there and you see Max or ask for Max, tell him Greg says hi. I miss y'all. But yeah, starting your own business, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes. I'm going to get a temp reading. If the temp reading's good, I'll bring it out for the review. Nope. All right, so I just checked temp, guys. I'm sorry. It was only registering in the center about 103. We need it higher. I'm not about to serve raw food. So I went ahead and since the outside is nicely done, I brought the temp down to 350, but I also brought the timer back up to about 25 minutes. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We've cooked the pasta. That's in there. I will do a reveal, but you will have to check my Facebook. I'm sorry. I will do what I can. I would love to show you a reveal. In fact, what I'll do is I'll show you what I got so far. So Facebook, you're first. Here we go. Let me unplug you. I'm going to show you what we have so far. Yummy, huh? So there's that. And in closing, Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go check out my YouTube, Drinking and Cooking. Also, you can check out my Twitch. My gaming is Greg's Gaming Garage, all one word. Subscribe, all that fun stuff, yada, yada, yada. So once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. And I'll say this twice in this thing. If you're hungry, guys, cook that shit. All right, peace out. I'll show you the reveal later. All right, so Facebook is done. Okay. Facebook's done. YouTube, welcome back. All right, guys. It's got 24 minutes. So I'm going to let that cook, do everything it needs to. So, all right, guys. Remember, if you have anything you want me to cook, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to favor, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, guys, just absolutely remember, if you are hungry and you got the means and the ability, cook that shit. Thanks for tuning in for Drinking and Cooking. This is fresh pesto, homemade. Provolone, pork loin, roulade with butter garlic, white wine, and pasta. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see y'all later. Hour and 30 minutes. Good stream. Peace out, guys.